My job hired someone new instead of promoting me even after I've been loyal to them all these years, so now I'm not trying anymore and they can regret what they've lost after I found a new job. Posted by you/Sesame Poppy Seed Salt. Hi everyone, it's been a few months now since this happened, but I can't get past it, and I guess I just want to get this off my chest in hopes that it'll help me get over it, so here we go. I've been working at the same company for over 6 years. The company is medium-sized, and at the time I was hired, we didn't have a marketing department. As time went on, the company grew, and after 1 year of working there, they offered me the opportunity to kickstart the marketing department. I accepted. For 2 years, I was the only person in the marketing department. I did everything by myself, I knew how everything worked, and I kept my numbers and quality high, so much so that my manager even asked my boss to give me a bonus for my hard work. As the company grew, the work became too much for just one person, so they gave me a team. We were now 4 in total. I trained and pretty much led the team, but the thing is, my title never went past marketing agent. I thought that with all the things I'm doing, I'd at least get marketing manager by now. I expressed this to my manager, who said that they'll see what can be done. Months passed, and my title remained the same. Then, in a meeting with my manager one day, they told me that our boss was considering appointing a marketing team lead. They said they thought it was going to be me, as I had started the department, trained everyone, had the most knowledge, and had been with the company for 6 years. Naturally, I got excited hearing that, and I patiently waited for the boss to finally drop the news to me. The news ended up being that they were looking for a marketing team lead, and they decided to hire externally. I can't even put into words how I felt. Even now, I still feel like I've been punched in the gut. It feels so unfair and humiliating. I was the first person in the marketing department, I have the most experience, so why would you hire someone with 0 experience instead? I asked my manager why I wasn't considered for the role, and their response was basically, the boss just couldn't see you being a team lead. Hearing that seriously drove my self-esteem off a cliff and made me feel even more humiliated. They eventually hired someone to take on the team lead role, and what made me want to slam my head against the wall is that they made me train them on everything I knew. Listen, the new team lead is a nice person, and I really don't want to hate them because it's not their fault, but my bitterness is so strong that I just don't even want to interact with them unless they or I need help. So now, I'm stuck being a marketing agent forever, I guess. But what really drove me to vent on here is the new team member. One person on the team left and was replaced with someone else, who just started last month. The team lead is on vacation, so I was the one asked to train the new hire. As I was training them, we talked, and I told them a little about myself, about how I started the department and everything. And then they said, so, all that just to not be team lead? And that honestly just pissed me off. I don't know if it was their wording, their tone, or the look of pity on their face that got to me, but I just shut down. I laughed it off, finished up with training, and barely worked for the rest of the day. And the day after that, I did the same. Even now, I feel like my numbers are lower than usual, and my quality has definitely dropped, but I just can't care anymore. I know I could just quit, but this company's benefits are amazing, and I've made so many friends here that leaving would be really hard. Traveling for work every few months has allowed me to see different cities and take in new experiences. But I just can't get past this, and I don't know if I ever will. I might just go through the days until I really can't do it anymore. If you've read up to this point, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it, and I really hope this situation never happens to you. Edit. Hi again everyone, I just want to thank you all for your advice. You've all been very helpful and have given me the confidence to send my resume to other companies for a team lead or manager position. I'll be sending my resume to more as they pop up, though the market is terrible right now, but I am pretty confident. Now I just have to act normal in this current position until I hear from one of them. Wish me luck. For those wondering how I trained the new team lead, I did not teach them everything I knew. Hell no. I taught them enough to do their job, but when it comes to the deeper knowledge, I held back. I personally thought it was the smartest decision for me, as teaching them all I knew wouldn't have benefited me at all. It's up to my company to teach them everything else, not to keep relying on me. When I was asked to train the new hire, I did mention that I shouldn't train them if we have a team lead. But the boss hit back, saying that I would be responsible if the team fell behind while waiting for the team lead to return from vacation. I didn't want to cause stress for the rest of the team and myself, so I stupidly complied. I did consider threatening to leave if I didn't get the team lead role, but I held back because I was afraid of the response. I was afraid they would have just let me go, and I'd be left unemployed without a backup job, especially considering the job market right now. But I guess my pride also played a part in it. I really wanted to be given the team lead role because they believed in me and wanted to give it to me, not because I threatened them. I also quite like my job, so I thought I could suck it up, but it's really not worth the mental suffering. Huge thanks again for reading my ramblings. Have a great one guys. Update 1. Hey everyone, so, I got a job as a marketing team lead. I just finished week 3. The market is rough right now, but I'm glad I didn't give up and kept applying. My new job is a little challenging, but my mental health is in a better place now, knowing I could finally, fully let go of that grudge. If you're in a similar situation, don't lose hope. When I gave in my notice, I would pay good money just to see the look on my boss's face again when I told them I was leaving for a marketing team lead job. They tried to salary match, but I declined. They asked what they could do to keep me, but I kept it polite and just said that it was time for me to experience more in a different role. I could tell they were really pissed, but I couldn't care less. And then, apparently, they talked smack about me to the manager, saying that I was betraying them and all that BS. It's so embarrassing, Lamau. Of course, before I left, I asked my manager what I needed to improve on to be a better team lead so I can do even better in my new role. I was told things like be a little more strict, have more confidence, and other things I made sure to write down to work on. And I know it's been months, but I still wanted to ask again why I was passed up for the promotion at this company. So apparently, it's because they made it so that the team lead did more admin work, more team reports, team evaluations, team decisions, and coming up with new procedures, and less marketing. Apparently, since I'm the most senior with consistent results, they didn't want to lose that by making me team lead. So they figured keeping me as a marketing agent was the smartest move for the company. I fully understand their decision, but screw that. I feel like I'm actually doing what a team lead should be doing in my new company, and that's all I really wanted. It just feels like they're still trying to figure out what a team lead should do, and I'm not willing to stick around for that again. Thank you again everyone for encouraging me to look for another job. I got way too comfortable in my last job that I allowed them to walk all over me. You aren't handcuffed to a certain company forever. It's okay to leave when you feel there's no more growth for you. Have a great one everyone.